Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talk Sport. Just reviewing our 1-0 defeat to Manchester City. Now, if anything, that defeat is more, I want to say embarrassing, to be honest with you. Even when I did my preview, I was kind of hopeful for like a draw. But I said if you're a betting person, you'd probably bet on City to score 3 goals and either win 3-0 or 3-1. And, they won 1-0. Yeah, they got a goal very early on, which, Sterling shouldn't be winning no headers in the air. That's just the reality of it. But throughout majority of the game, it was like they was in gear one. I think for like the first 15-20 minutes, they were applying mad pressure to us. You seen like we was kind of getting on the ball a bit just before half time. And I don't know, it's kind of like a half time Pep kind of said to them, look, let's just manage this game, man. Mikel, a lot of you man worked with him before. It ain't gonna do him. It's probably like he said to them, ain't gonna do him any good if we go and mash them up. But let's just manage the game. They ain't gonna score, and so be it. And yeah, man, I think one thing that we know is with teams like this, yeah, sometimes maybe a period of the game, you've got to play proactive and kind of sit behind the ball and that, but there's meant to be a period in the game where we're meant to go at teams, regardless of if it's City, we're meant to go at them. You look at someone like Saka, for example, for like the last month to 2 months, he's been playing all his best football playing at right wing. Then today we put him at left wing. There's no logic in that. He only went over to right wing later on in the game. Like I said in my preview, I'm not saying that I'm the man that's to get 6 million a year to manage the club, but I said there needs to be certain different changes in the lineup. I said for me, the front four I would have gone with is Lacazette up top. He ain't started the last 2 games, so he's ready to put in a shift. He's a man that does a lot of running around. He'll put in a shift for the team, and that's what would have been needed in a game like today. I said I would have played Martinelli in that 10 role. Reason being, he would just provide a bit more legs, a bit more energy. And, Lacazette's played in that 10 role a couple of times this season. The two of them could interchange. It's something that City wouldn't be expecting, And then I said my wingers would be Saka and Pepe. And, with that being the case, it wouldn't be that Saka's playing at left wing either. So, I don't know, you look at it now, a lot's on the manager because we've got to win that game against Benfica on Thursday night. And if we don't, then yeah, the season's basically done. Don't get me wrong, if we beat Benfica, it doesn't mean the season's not done because we have to go out there and actually win the Europa League. We're in the round of 32 at the moment. We still got the round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, finals to go. But, at the moment it looks like, we're 6 points off the top 6. I have to be honest with you, you're looking at the teams in the top 6, we're not better than any of them. The team we played today, they're going to win the league. Credit to Man City. You got United now sitting in second place. They're doing a good job. Credit to them. You've got Leicester, much better than us at the moment. West Ham sitting in top 4. They're doing a great job. I believe it's Chelsea and Villa or whoever it is that's there. Every team above us is better than us. Yeah, they're all better than us. That's the reality of it, and the pressure's going to start to come on the manager, because for months, well, not even for months, for years prior to him being a manager, we've seen that Xhaka and Elneny isn't a 2 that you can play. They just aren't a 2 you can play. And there's times in the game I saw Elneny running around I'm sure he's doing cardio training. He's just running around just for the sake of running around. Man is never getting the ball. There's times in the game they're passing the ball around. That's for fun. Is that literally man was just pressing X and just, on FIFA, man, just press X and just pass it around. It's like, yeah, let's see how many times we can pass the ball around. And yeah, man, it weren't good. That's why I kind of said we should have gone with a different lineup. Aubameyang didn't really get much of the ball today, but it was dreadful. Odegaard didn't do too well today himself. Pepe didn't have the best of games, but again with Pepe, he plays well for a period of time, then gets taken out the side. He's a man that, I've said it before, he needs a run of at least 8 to 10 games in the side and say, cool, you know what? If at the end of this you ain't doing a thing, cool, I'm gonna bring you out the side. I think most fans will be like, all right, you tried, but it seems like there's a certain favourites, and sometimes there's a need to rotate the team. Because I tell you what, it can't be the same 11 that played against Leeds and Benfica last Thursday that started the game this coming Thursday. There's going to have to be some changes again. And, like I said, the pressure comes onto the manager now. And, Europa League is realistically all we do have left, because I can't see the league in terms of any European finishes that is done for us. And, like many clubs in the Prem, we need a rebuild. Everyone keeps saying, this whole process stuff, but none of this is good enough. Everyone says, oh, it's a crazy season with COVID and everything else. Cool. It's a crazy season, but West Ham's in 4th place. I remember at the beginning of the season when West Ham sold, was his name, Diangana, and, and there's talks, there's a bit of disharmony at the club and whatnot. Now look at them. A few years ago, the season was crazy. It was a crazy season, and Leicester won the league. When's it going to be Arsenal's crazy season? When are we going to win the league? When do we even look like we're going to challenge for the top 4 again? As many fans are saying, it's the easiest year possible to make top 4, and we're so far away. That's it. That's all you can say on it. Probably the easiest possible year to get top 4, and we're so far away from it, and it's not even possible. I don't know, some people say, yeah, but look at Liverpool. Liverpool's fallen off, we're only 6 points behind them, or wherever it is. So what? Liverpool's having a dreadful season. We've lost 11 games already this year. 11. You can't lose more games than you win and expect to do anything. And, like I said, I think come the summer, it's going to have to be another rebuild thing. And, I was at a stage earlier on in the season where I thought, you know what, maybe the man's got to go. But I've kind of come to reality that I don't believe this board will get rid of him. I think they've put a lot of faith and trust in him. I think a lot of that's mainly based on the fact of, the FA Cup and Community Shield wins. Whether you think that's right or not, that's your opinion. But you know what? If you're going to hold on to this manager until the summer and into next season, they need to back him come the summer. But if not, then as much as the pressure's still going to be on him, it's going to be on the board members as well, because you're giving a man a job, but not the tools to do so. So, yeah, man, I could go on and rant and rave about the club and whatnot, but, it's a 1-0 defeat to City, disappointing defeat, more so for the fact of the way we're playing and not actually trying to make an effort to take the game to them. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it all. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.